Hi everyone, welcome to Travel and Wonders channel. Today we are talking about the most epic adventure destination on the planet, New Zealand. This place is like a movie set, with towering mountains, crystal clear lakes, and enough adrenaline pumping activities to keep you buzzing for a lifetime. Seriously, New Zealand is like the adventure capital of the world. From skydiving to scuba diving, bungee jumping to whitewater rafting, New Zealand has got it all. So if you're ready to push your limits and experience the ultimate adventure, buckle up. Because we're about to dive into the top 5 activities you absolutely cannot miss in New Zealand. We're starting our adventure in Queenstown, the adventure capital of the world and home to bungee jumping. Imagine this. You're standing on a platform perched over a canyon, the turquoise waters of the Nevis River raging far below. Your heart is pounding, your palms are sweating, and you're questioning every life decision that led you to this moment. But then, you take a deep breath, remember why you're here, and take the leap of faith. Bungee jumping is the ultimate test of courage. And there's no better place to do it than in Queenstown. It's like the birthplace of bungee jumping. And they've got jumps for every level of daredevil. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was terrified when I did my first bungee jump. But let me tell you something, the second my feet left that platform, it was pure exhilaration. It's like all your fears just melt away, and you're left with this incredible feeling of freedom and adrenaline. But before you go running off to strap yourself to a giant rubber band, safety first. Make sure you're jumping with a reputable company that prioritizes safety. Check your harness, listen carefully to the instructor's briefing, and don't hesitate to ask questions. Once you're all geared up and ready to go, it's time to face your fears head on. Take a deep breath and just jump. You won't regret it. The feeling of free fall, the rush of adrenaline, the stunning scenery whizzing past you. It's an experience you'll never forget. And hey, if you're feeling extra adventurous, why not try a tandem jump with your bestie? Sharing that experience with someone else is next level awesome. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, take the plunge, and experience the thrill of a lifetime with a bungee jump in Queenstown, New Zealand. After that adrenaline rush, let's take things down a notch and immerse ourselves in the breathtaking beauty of Fiordland National Park. This place is like stepping into a real-life Jurassic Park, with towering waterfalls cascading down sheer cliffs, mirror-like lakes reflecting the sky, and lush rainforests teeming with life. Hiking in Fiordland is an experience like no other. It's just you, the trail, and the raw, untamed beauty of nature. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or a casual stroller, there's a trail here for everyone. One of the most iconic hikes in Fiordland is the Milford Track, often called the finest walk in the world. This 53-kilometer trek takes you through some of the most dramatic landscapes you'll ever see, from the iconic Mitre Peak to the cascading Sutherland Falls. But let's be real, not everyone has the time or endurance for a multi-day trek. If you're looking for something a little more manageable, the Kepler track is a fantastic option. This 60-kilometer loop track can be completed in 3 to 4 days and offers stunning views of the park's highlights. Now, before you lace up your hiking boots and hit the trail, there are a few things you need to know. Fiordland is a wild and unpredictable place, so it's crucial to be prepared. Make sure you have the proper hiking gear including sturdy hiking boots, layers of clothing, plenty of water, and a map and compass. Stay on the marked trails, people. Getting lost in the wilderness is no joke. Stick to the designated paths and let someone know your hiking plans before you head out. But most importantly, take your time and soak it all in. Hiking in Fiordland is not about rushing to the finish line. It's about immersing yourself in the beauty of your surroundings, breathing in the fresh air, and appreciating the tranquility of nature. Alright, next we're heading to Rotorua, the geothermal wonderland of New Zealand, where adventure awaits around every corner. And what better way to experience the raw power of nature than by tackling the rapids on a white water rafting trip? Imagine this, you're in an inflatable raft, paddling furiously as you navigate through churning white water, the roar of the rapids echoing in your ears. Your heart is racing, your adrenaline is pumping, and you're laughing uncontrollably as you get soaked by the icy spray of the river. Rotorua is renowned for its world-class white water rafting, with rapids ranging from gentle Class 3s, perfect for beginners, to heart-stopping Class 5s that will challenge even the most experienced rafter. No matter your skill level, there's a rafting experience here for you. One of the most popular rafting spots in Rotorua is the Kaituna River, home to the highest commercially rafted waterfall in the world, the 7-meter Tutea Falls. But don't worry, you'll be in safe hands with experienced guides who know the river like the back of their hands. They'll teach you the basics of paddling, how to navigate the rapids, and most importantly, how to stay safe while having the time of your life. Always wear a life jacket. Listen carefully to your guide's instructions, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you're unsure about anything. Once you're out on the water, it's all about teamwork, communication, and a healthy dose of fearlessness. You'll need to work together with your fellow rafters to paddle in sync, navigate the rapids, and avoid obstacles. But trust me, the feeling of accomplishment when you conquer a particularly challenging rapid is unbeatable. And the best part? You'll be surrounded by the stunning scenery of Rotorua, with lush native forests lining the riverbanks and geothermal steam rising in the distance. So, if you're looking for an adventure that will test your limits and leave you with an unforgettable story to tell, then whitewater rafting in Rotorua is the perfect activity for you. It's time to take our adventures to new heights, literally. We're talking about skydiving over Lake Taupo, one of the most stunning natural wonders in New Zealand. Imagine this. You're in a plane, climbing higher and higher, the ground shrinking beneath you. Your heart is racing, your palms are sweating, and you're questioning every decision that led to this moment. But then the door opens, the wind whips at your face, and you take the leap of faith, plummeting towards the earth at over 200 kilometers per hour. Skydiving is the ultimate test of courage, the ultimate adrenaline rush, and there's no better place to do it than over the turquoise waters and volcanic landscapes of Lake Taupo. As you free fall, you'll be treated to breathtaking panoramic views of Lake Taupo, New Zealand's largest lake. You'll see the snow-capped peaks of the Tongariro National Park, lush green forests and sparkling blue waters. But let's be real, skydiving is not for the faint of heart. It takes a certain kind of person to willingly jump out of a perfectly good plane. But if you're up for the challenge, Skydiving over Lake Taupo is an experience you'll never forget. And then the parachute opens, and you're gently floating back down to earth, taking in the stunning scenery from a completely different perspective. Skydiving over Lake Taupo is an experience that will stay with you forever. Now that we have conquered the skies, it's time to dive deep and explore the underwater realm of New Zealand. And there's no better place to do that than in the Poor Knights Islands, a marine reserve located just off the coast of Northland. Imagine this. You're submerged beneath the surface of the ocean, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors, schools of fish swirling around you, and the gentle sound of your own breathing. It's a world unlike anything you've ever experienced, a place of peace, tranquility, and unparalleled beauty. The Poor Knights Islands are renowned for their exceptional marine biodiversity, often hailed as one of the top diving destinations in the world. Jacques Cousteau himself even declared it one of his top 10 dive sites globally. With its warm, clear waters, abundant marine life, and dramatic underwater topography, it's a scuba diver's paradise. As you descend into the depths, you'll be greeted by a dazzling array of marine creatures. Schools of snapper, kingfish, and trevally swim past you, while stingrays glide effortlessly along the sandy bottom. Keep an eye out for moray eels peering out from rocky crevices, and the occasional playful seal darting through the kelp forests. One of the most impressive features of the Poor Knights Islands is its abundance of underwater caves and arches. These geological formations create a unique and otherworldly diving experience, with shafts of sunlight piercing through the water, illuminating the vibrant sponges and corals clinging to the walls. But the real stars of the show are the stingrays. These graceful creatures are a common sight in the Poor Knights Islands, and you're almost guaranteed to encounter them on a dive. Now, before you grab your scuba gear and take the plunge, there are a few things to keep in mind. Always dive with a buddy. Check your equipment thoroughly before entering the water, and never dive beyond your limits. If you're not a certified diver, don't worry. There are plenty of reputable dive operators in the area that offer introductory dives and courses for beginners. Scuba diving in the Poor Knights Islands is an experience that will stay with you long after you've surfaced. And there you have it, folks, the top 5 adventure activities you absolutely cannot miss in New Zealand. From the heart-stopping heights of bungee jumping to the depths of the ocean, New Zealand has something to offer every adrenaline junkie and nature enthusiast. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the adventure of a lifetime in one of the most beautiful and diverse countries on the planet. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, adventurers, keep exploring.